You have that one slide that you showed at one of the events that we were at together with the Madonna, or was it Mona Lisa?
It was Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. So going back to your days at Florence, you created that link, and basically that's a really good way. I don't know if you want to explain that briefly, because there you compare Bitcoin technology with the Corda protocol.
Yes, there are two different ways of distributing the ledger. One way is what Bitcoin does, that it makes replicas of the same facts.
1,000 Mona Lisas.
And that gets distributed to all the participants. Right. So now that all this it is distributed, even if you try to, if you are a bad actor and you try to change one, all the others will not be touched. Then you can say, oh, actually 99% of the Mona Lisas are this, so that is like a bad apple. I'm going to disregard that copy. On the other side, we see what we are doing. So the way we distribute that ledger is that we take all these pieces of the puzzle, and you can think of one of those pieces are just like the transactions between you and myself. Then another piece of the puzzle can be the transactions between me and another entity. And then if you put all of them together, that represents the shared view of the world.
And the rules of the system, basically, which I think runs a lot via the governance and the notary node, I think is the terms that you guys use, make sure that the pieces of the puzzle in the end actually need to fit exactly. So those are the algorithms which actually create the pieces of the puzzle, and if a piece of the puzzle doesn't fit, then in that case that is the bad actor, or the situation where a transaction might not be good.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So that is one important thing that we do differently. So again, we preserve the power of having only one source of truth with a shared view of the world. And then the other thing is that instead of letting people use anonymous ID to represent their transactions, or themselves on the ledger, we do kind of a KYC, know your customer. So there is an onboarding process. If you want to participate in this business network, then we're going to check your identity. We also check entities against like embargo lists, or we really do a proper KYC process. And then if you pass that onboarding process, you get assigned a certificate that represents your identity on the network.
So Corda is really a tool that is used in permissioned networks, meaning that it's going to be, to some degree, will never be something which goes out to millions. It's always going to be something which is maybe more B2B oriented.
Exactly, yes.